Greetings and welcome to the latest episode of Preserve the 80s. I had a request to review the Tripledown sandwich, but unfortunately I was not able to acquire one. I went to 3 Kentucky Fried Chicken locations today, and none of the 3 had it. At 2 of the 3, they just acted as if they didn't know what it was. And then I was going to switch course and actually order 2 double downs for a quadruple down, but they also feigned ignorance in the double down, which I know is that was bullshit on their part. The third one that I went to, they knew what it was, but they just said that they didn't have it. And they said, "Why don't you order a spicy chicken sandwich instead?" So begrudgingly, that's what I did. These can't quite box with the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwiches, but we'll give it a go anyway. Haven't had one of these in a little while. I was hoping that this would come with a biscuit, but instead it's fries. KFC's fries are not really the greatest. But I was going to use fries in place of cheese because I was going to get the triple down, request it with no cheese, and then put fries where the cheese would be. That video will happen someday. It just could not be today. There's also a Pepsi, and we'll finish things off with a chocolate chip cake for dessert. The anger I was met with at KFC for ordering an item that they claimed was not on the menu or that they didn't know about, that anger is not going to compare to the anger I shall be facing in a few minutes, because when I was setting up for this video, I accidentally knocked over a souvenir candle glass that my wife likes to keep pens and pencils in, and that shattered to bits, so there will be some unpleasantness over that, but for now there is fried chicken. It's not bad. It's not a Popeyes level sandwich. It's not Chick-fil-A. It's better than Church's fried chicken, though. And it's better, I would say, than the also-rans, such as the McDonald's spicy chicken sandwich and the one that they tried to do at Burger King. You should leave fried chicken to the professionals. KFC is not quite the level of glory that it once had, but they still are veterans in the game, and I respect them. That is a very seltzer-heavy soda. There is not much syrup in there. I frequently run into that problem at Taco Bell, and I believe that Taco Bell and KFC are owned by the same company. Therefore, it doesn't surprise me when I run into the same soda issues at both restaurants. I believe Pizza Hut is also owned by that same company. I think it's Yum Brands. I haven't seen many Pizza Huts lately. They seem to all be disappearing. From what I understand, they've tried to convert to a carry-out only model, carry-out and delivery, to try to compete with the likes of Domino's and Papa John's and such. A fun fact you might not know is that both Pizza Hut and Domino's were founded by a couple sets of Irish brothers. they were not Italian and knew very little of pizza before getting into the pizza game. I encourage you to watch the Food That Built America, the pizza episode of it. I don't remember exactly what it's called. It might be called Pizza Wars or something like that. But you will learn some things. One error that they made with the sandwich is that they put the pickles below the meat. You should never put the vegetables below the meat on a burger. That is a cardinal sin. Some people say that it adds stability, be it a burger or a chicken sandwich or whatever else, but to me it's not worth it. Physical stability may be added, but not mental stability. Sandwiches are to be stacked in a certain way, and putting the vegetables on the bottom is it's the wrong way to go about it. It's just plain wrong, and it should never be done. The main reason why I don't like KFC's fries, well, actually there are two main reasons. One is that they use the instant potatoes for them, but the other is that they season them such that they end up tasting like potato wedges, and potato wedges are fries without the joy. I'll eat them if I pay for them, but they provide no thrill. There is I guess it's a Pyrrhic victory when you receive the potato wedges that you order, because it's a victory in that, yes, you have them, you paid for them, you got what you ordered, but you wasted your money. You'd be happier with the money than you would be with potato wedges. I wouldn't have ordered these if they didn't come with the meal. I was hoping for a biscuit, but I forgot to ask for the biscuit substitution. There are some new fried chicken restaurants popping up around the state. There is Raise the Roost. I don't know why my voice keeps cracking today. There's Raise the Roost, which I've already reviewed. And there's one, I believe, called Dave's Hot Chicken, which I haven't reviewed yet. There's Cheeks Chicken and Waffles. There's one in Wethersfield. I've been there several times, but I haven't made a video yet. I'll probably get around to doing that one soon. And a little bit north of the border, in Massachusetts, there is a Chester's fried chicken. So, the fried chicken industry seems to be doing pretty well lately with all the different chains that are popping up, even though supposedly we are dealing with a poultry shortage. On an unrelated note, it confuses me when I see how people in New England are so fond of Stop and Shop grocery stores. It's probably my least favorite grocery store chain I have ever shopped in. Prices aren't exceptionally great. In my experience, they've been pretty unclean. And they all have this smell. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a cross between Boston cream donuts and rotting flesh. And every location has it. I've never been in one that didn't. but for whatever reason, people in New England love Stop and Shop. You could have 3 perfectly fine grocery stores in town, and many people will ignore them and travel 4 or 5 towns away to go to a Stop and Shop. I don't understand it. The smell is just... It may sound like an exaggeration, but until you experience it, you can't possibly imagine a grocery store smelling as bad as they do. And I wonder what they do to get that Boston cream and rotting flesh aroma. I don't know if they slaughter a bunch of cows and then soak them in Boston cream and put them near the vents and blast that around the store. I would imagine they don't do that. That'd be really expensive and cruel to the cows and a waste of Boston cream, but I hate Boston cream anyway. It's there to waste, I guess. But if you happen to be a New Englander who likes Stop and Shop, leave a comment and let me know why, because it is a mystery to me. Price Chopper is superior in every way. I think my favorite grocery store chain was Finest, but they are long since gone. They went out of business in the 90s. I also enjoyed Pathmark and Grand Union. They're gone too, though. A Pathmark has opened in Brooklyn, so there's one there, and from what I'm told, if that one succeeds, there will be more, so let's keep our fingers crossed on that. There's a YouTuber, his channel is called Tyrese, Ty Get It. He goes to that Pathmark. It's a great video. I recommend giving that a watch if you have some time. Let us move on to the cake. It is a Cafe Valley Bakery chocolate chip cake. It says it has 6 servings per container. Made for KFC, Louisville, Kentucky. 16 ounces, that's a pound. I'm normally not a huge chocolate cake guy, but this one they do real well. They tend to keep it in the freezer, so it's always very cool when you get it. It's kind of a refreshing dessert. There aren't that many chips in there. I don't actually see any. But it is called chocolate chip cake, and I can confirm that I found chocolate chips in there before. I cannot see them, but I can taste them. That will just about wrap things up for this episode. I have some glass shards to clean up, and then I will be getting yelled at later on. But I will continue in my quest to find a KFC that sells the Tripledown, and when I achieve this, I will document it by way of making a YouTube video. Farewell.